Over the course of his Say Hello to the Hits tour, Lionel Richie gave a stunning performance at the Wiener Stadthalle in Vienna, Austria. The venue was filled with excitement as a result of the performance. With his high-energy interpretation of Steppenwolf's Born to Be Wild, which was featured in Disney's D3, the Mighty Ducks' Slater Nalley, who is 18 years old and hails from Atlanta, Georgia, enthralled the crowd during the Disney night portion of American Idol Season 23. This performance took place across the Atlantic Ocean. It was during this performance, which was a part of the Top 5's second episode with a Disney theme, that Nalley demonstrated his transformation from a soulful lyricist to a powerful rock performer. With flames blazing behind him and an electric guitar in his palm, Nalley demonstrated that he was a formidable opponent, getting thunderous ovation and genuine praise from the judges, including Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie. These judges were impressed by Nalley's performance. Let's take a look at the 4 most important aspects that contributed to Nalley's Born to Be Wild becoming a landmark milestone in his career at American Idol. 1. A daring variation from his typical approach to style. Carrie Underwood was moved to tears by Slater Nalley's poignant audition performance of Traces of You, an original song that was inspired by his high school teacher's late son. This performance was the first time that Slater Nalley caught the hearts of people. Throughout the course of Season 23, Nalley drew inspiration from his contemporary country and folk background. His renditions of Soul Shine and Can You Feel the Love Tonight drew similarities to the work of singers such as Chris Stapleton and Jason Isbell. However, Nalley made a bold step by selecting Born to Be Wild, a gritty rock anthem from 1968. This song is notably associated with the counterculture film Easy Rider and was later featured in Disney's D3, The Mighty Ducks. Nalley's choice of song for Disney Night was audacious. The selection of this option was a purposeful shift that exhibited a new facet of his artistic ability. During this performance, Nalley put it all on the line, as American songwriter phrased it. He did this by switching from playing an acoustic guitar to an electric guitar, and by embracing the rebellious energy of the song. As Nalley strode with self-assurance, his raspy voice cut through the driving beat. The stage burst in flames, which amplified the intensity of the situation. "I can't even get control on the crowd," Lionel Richie screamed in a passionate voice. "Here you are once again, making a complete and utter mess of everything." Not only did this daring departure highlight Nalley's flexibility, but it also provided further evidence of his capacity to adapt and surprise, demonstrating that he was capable of rocking as furiously as he could croon. Another user on had the same view, writing, "Slater Nalley American Idol loved Born to Be Wild, showed another side, it was great." Fans on expressed their agreement with this sentiment. 2. Having a commanding presence on stage and having the theater flair. Into the Woods and Willy Wonka were just 2 of the many school musicals that Nalley performed in during his years at the Lovett School in Atlanta. His performance was a masterclass in stagecraft, a skill that he developed over the course of his career. The theatricality of Born to Be Wild was embraced by Nalley, who was guided by Lin-Manuel Miranda for Disney Night. She channeled the song's wild and free-spirited vibe. According to what Nalley shared with TV Insider after the performance, "I learned from Lin how to connect with the audience more and step into the theatrical side of things." In contrast to his former performance of You've Got a Friend in Me, in which he was dressed in a tuxedo, he strolled unobtrusively across the stage, captivating the audience with each chord and phrase he sang. Flames, dynamic lighting, and Nalley's electric guitar were the visual components that contributed to the creation of a spectacle that was commensurate with the intensity of the song. The fact that he's confident, intense, and flipping his own arc on its head was reported by Ms. Big Blog comes as no surprise. Luke Bryan lauded Nalley's ability to play the American Idol game, while Carrie Underwood was seen rocking out at the judges' table. Nalley was also recognized for her ability to perform. As Sportskeeda pointed out, the audience's reaction was explosive, with cheers that were so loud that they almost completely drowned out the criticism that the judges had to offer. The fact that Nalley was able to command the stage while yet retaining his genuine Southern charm made this performance stand out and demonstrated a level of maturity that was well beyond his 18 years of age. Nalley revealed that his sentimental connection Born to Be Wild was profoundly personal. He explained that it was connected to his love for Disney's cars and the Radiator Springs section at Disneyland. When my family walked into the Steamboat Willie Theater there, they were playing home videos from my childhood, which brought my mom to tears, he said to the host Ryan Seacrest, describing the experience as a crazy special moment. The high-octane rock number was grounded in nostalgia and heart thanks to this connection to Disney's magic, which lent an emotional element to his performance. The Mess Big Blog summary emphasized how Nalley's trip to Disneyland brought back memories of his childhood, including his passion for the movie Cars, which resonated with the concepts of freedom and adventure that are present in the song. Through the selection of a song from the album D3, The Mighty Ducks, Nalley was able to connect with the defiant nature of youth and correlate it with his own path of self-discovery while competing on American Idol. Fans were moved by this emotional genuineness, and many flocked to social media to commend his ability to make each song his own individual creation. Slater is insane, and he has the skill of being able to make every song he sings sound if it was his own. This is what one user said about him. The fact that this link not only drove Nalley's performance, but also endeared him to viewers made the elimination of Nalley later that night all the more bittersweet. 4. A repercussion that will last despite being removed. Sadly, throughout Nalley's trip on American Idol, a person spoke to him and said, "Son, you've come a long way away." One of the fans tweeted, "Slater absolutely deserved to be selected for the top 3 on American Idol." Fans were loud about their unhappiness with the results of the competition. Nalley expressed her gratitude to TV Insider, saying, "I feel good, despite the fact that she had been eliminated. Right now, I just want to express how appreciative I am for everything that has come my way." While expressing his enthusiasm for his future, he made the following statement, "I'm going to hit the ground running. My identity will not change in any way. It is time for me to quit singing songs that were written by other people and instead start writing my own music." The performance of Born to Be Wild by Nalley was an appropriate culmination of his journey on American Idol. It marked the culmination of his transformation from a timid high school senior to a self-assured performer who is prepared to take on the music industry. Because of his ability to combine rock star enthusiasm with heartfelt storytelling, he created an indelible impression on his audience, which ensured that, as one of his fans wrote, "Your career will skyrocket." Despite the fact that Nalley is getting ready to perform a duet in the season 23 finale on May 18, 2025, his performance at Disney Night continues to be a compelling demonstration of his potential as a rising star. The moment that made a star. The performance of Born to Be Wild by Slater Nalley on Disney Night of the 23rd season of American Idol was a landmark moment. It combined daring musical choices, exciting stage presence, genuine emotional depth, and a lasting influence on both the audience and the judges. His performance cemented his position as a fan favorite and a multifaceted musician with a promising future, despite the fact that he did not make it to the top 3. American Songwriter made the observation that Slater Nalley has outlasted all of his opponents with the exception of 4 of them. He has demonstrated a talent and maturity that is well beyond his age of 18. His quest, which culminated in this amazing rock concert, demonstrates that this Georgia adolescent is, in fact, born to be wild and born to shine.